Welcome back to the Fantastic Podcast, guys. We are just fresh in like bread out of the oven, like puff puff out of the frying pan,
What are you talking
back
about?
from Morocco with the hottest and the latest. I have with me international correspondent Sabubu El Kun, who was in the tunnel, who tunneled deep to get us the scoop. Sabubu, welcome back from Morocco.
Salamu alaikum.
How
Morocco wanted to press the neck of other teams in Africa. But thank God, they did it to Nigeria. And Nigeria sounded a warning to Senegal. Get ready. If you let them match you, they will press you. But if you stand, you will prevail. And what happened?
Well, the whole world is talking about the AFCON. I mean, I don't mind the whole world talking about the AFCON. It is an amazing tournament, but the headlines or the whole story is being dominated about the stage protest by the Senegalese team led by the Senegalese coach Papetio. Sabubu, let's go straight to the crux of the matter. We are going to discuss, yesterday's final, and then we'll proceed to talk about Nigeria and the aftermath of our AFCON before we look at one or two teams from, the leagues that were just across the channel from Morocco. Because as Sabubu reached Morocco, he just branched, go Spain, go ask Barcelona, what's up, what's going on? And then pass, go French league when he say bonjour, merci Monaco, what a guan, and then he can reach England for there before he reach. It was a very hectic trip. Like we were saying, Sabubu, everybody know, and I'm not saying it. You might not say it's a fact, but everybody has had this feeling and impression that the Moroccans were being pampered. Let me not say favored. They were being pampered. Yes.
Don't use that word pampered here.
Okay, what should I use?
They were being favored unjustly.
Okay, allegedly.
Now me talking.
Allegedly being favored unjustly.
I say me talking.
No wahala. Me, I'm saying they were being pampered by the referees by CAF.
This race.
Now, Sabubu, me, I want to ask you, what do you think about this Senegalese action that they took? Were they in the right or were they wrong?
As said by Renz, that the Moroccans were being pampered. As the match was going on, the pampering was becoming too much. And the Senegalese now finally said, you know what? We are done with this pampering. We don't vex. We too won't collect mic.
So you dey support Senegal, say them protest.
See, AFCON is not AFCON of 25 years ago in Lagos, Nigeria, or 26 years ago. AFCON is not AFCON of Maroc 88, where there was a certain sheriff from Yaoundé that was at the ends of CAF and allowed a broad daylight robbery to go unnoticed. Over 150 countries tuned in to watch that match live yesterday. So via estimate, we had over 1 billion viewers.
Wow, that's amazing.
AFCON has that marketing edge that even a Copa America cannot give to you because of, the African tradition, the African
vibes. And energy.
We should have versatility. To see the supporters is a beautiful thing to watch. Now, it is not Morocco's fault that they keep hosting tournaments. It's not their fault because they are the highest bidders to CAF. Quote me anywhere. South Africa has some of the best football facilities in the world. Same with the Egyptians. Same with the Algerians. They hosted CHAN a couple of years ago. And that CHAN was one of the best ever hosted. They used AFCON's standard facilities. Morocco has been favored in this tournament. We talked about the quarterfinal against Cameroon. Cameroon didn't play well, but we saw what was happening. That match would have ended with 11 players on the pitch from Morocco.
Yeah.
There was a clear-cut penalty that was not given. Nigeria versus Morocco. People say Nigeria did not attack. I beg to differ. Referee made some questionable bookings in that first half that killed the momentum of that game. You understand that kind of a thing? And Nigeria didn't really get into that match. Luckily, we took that match to penalties. So if we had won, we would not have this. Or maybe Nigeria was scored penalty, but doesn't need a penalty.
Now,
Now, Morocco, now it came to Senegal. And Senegal scored. They said it was shared pulling, one thing. We allowed that pass. Then that penalty, it was the heat of the moment. See, the referee was insensitive. Let me use that word. 1 second to go or less than 1 minute to go, you give a penalty in a high-stake final that the whole world was watching, and you expect Senegalese people to stand and say no. See,
so Sabu, you're saying that was not a penalty.
It was an emotional call by the Senegalese coach. You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe when you have been pushed to the wall, you cannot break that wall. You now have to turn and face who is pursuing you. That's what actually happened in that match.
So they say when you push, the goats to the wall, maybe now you ain't go turn with his horn face.
Now, for Senegal staging a walkout, I don't know if it is right or wrong based on the FIFA rule. Let me use that. But emotionally, they had every right to be upset for that penalty. Now, I just got a report that Brian Diaz said he took that penalty just like that because he didn't want, maybe he not made the keeper catch the ball. I can't use that English. Yeah. But as far as me I'm concerned, I don't know why
anybody will talk that he make it die that matter.
You understand? But I don't know why.
I disagree.
I don't know why he took the penalty the way he took it.
I disagree.
But I just knew that Morocco playing that game for 120 minutes would be difficult for them. Remember, they went to penalty shootout with Nigeria. So if you notice, in the extra time, Senegalese players had more energy to play them.
So Sabubu, you have said that you might not, or you feel Senegal have a right to be upset, even if you maybe do not agree with the methods. Now, all this being said and done, the calls were there for the world to see. A goal disallowed. They didn't allow VAR to even intervene. And then VAR now intervened to give a penalty. We can say a lot about all these things. Who is to blame? Is it CAF? Is it the officiation? Because, all across the world, I'm getting somewhere, all across the world, we know that refereeing associations are independent of, the governing bodies of football. UEFA might appoint a referee to, referee the Euro final based on pedigree. But, structurally, these refereeing organizations are independent of this. But do you feel that African football misrepresented itself by the level of officiation in this AFCON?
Are they very independent, if I may ask?
Are they very independent?
You know why I'm saying so? Because even in the same Europe,
yes,
when a referee has a bad game, the football body, I won't use the word take them out, they chunk them off for a couple of games. So that's why I asked, are they really, really independent?
There is a standard that everybody is held to.
Because we notice even in the Premiership, a referee has a bad day and is either demoted to the Championship or League One, or is told to just stay away for a couple of games. CAF still has that authority over the refereeing body. So let us accept it and have same with FIFA.
So we now know that, one way or another, allegedly, these referees under the influence of CAF.
You don't see that one from Aflao. CAF. They give him because he blow nonsense against Nigeria. They give him a welcome dance for Accra Airport.
So it's really crazy, and I think, congratulations to Senegal. They were able to mentally come back, switch on, and win the AFCON, which is credit to them. They have been able to fight the fight that no other team could fight and win it on Moroccan soil. So congratulations to them. Let's quickly move on to the Super Eagles AFCON campaign. Right, a lot has been said about how we fared in the competition. We encountered Morocco in the semi-finals, and unfortunately, the Nigeria we know didn't turn up for one reason or the other. Went to penalties, and Chukwueze was vilified for his half-hearted and nonchalant attempt to kick a penalty.
And chewing gum.
And blowing chewing gum. Nah, Sabu, you don't do now. The aftermath of the whole AFCON campaign for the Super Eagles, some quarters people have called for the resignation of Eric Chelle. I want to get your opinion on that. What do you think?
Who are the people that say he should resign first?
Some of these people that are watching, and some other people, self in
You know,
NFL.
let us leave Eric. I always call him Eric. I like the name Eric. Um, he's building an identity for that team, right? Now, Eric is at liberty to invite who he wants to invite and who he does not want to invite now.
Is he?
Now, going forward, he had control of the team.
Was he?
He had, to be honest with you, he had control of
Okay.
the team at this tournament. That was why you saw some things that we saw. He has control of the team. And about 30% of that team, some players in that team will not play for the Super Eagles again because we have new talents popping up left, right, center. Wabali saved himself and gained another 6 months to 1 year in the national team.
I was getting there.
You understand?
But, yeah.
So, actually, Eric,
Mm.
if the gods of football smiles on us again, because we still have one last dice to roll, you understand? Don't look at me like that, please. Let me talk. If you say anything, I'll bite your nose. Because of football smiling on us, then we might still see more of him. But give and take, they should leave him to start the preparations for the next Nations Cup qualifiers.
Now, I have
And based on Nigeria's performance in
Yeah.
this Nations Cup,
yeah.
the Super Eagles will be very busy mid-year because top teams
We
that
want
have
to
seen
play you, Abi. I
team,
have
that's the African
I have
teams.
a very unpopular opinion to state. Two of Nigeria's biggest games in the past few months, Nigeria didn't turn up. Is that not
Which
a
are the
turn
games?
up? Yeah, against DR Congo in the playoff final, African playoff final, and against Morocco. Those are two games Nigeria came into performing at a very high level prior to. Hopes were raised. I know, say, hope the best person pass sometimes, but the level Nigeria was playing at when we defeated Algeria, the level Nigeria was playing at when we defeated Gabon, and then going on to play DR Congo, Nigeria went missing, dragged the game to penalties with intentionality. They were trying to survive to penalties as if they had a game plan to win penalties. What did they do? They lost it. Again, against Morocco, we have seen that.
All this big
wait,
grammar wey you dey speak.
see,
What
first,
is what?
I'll bite your nose.
Where are you going to?
I will bite your nose.
Where are you going
told
to?
me that you bite my nose. Now I'm asking you a question. I'm trying to paint a picture. Please follow me. Guys, follow me. We now went against Morocco. Nigeria, that was on top form, defeated Tunisia like small children, pocketed Algeria like they were not there. We went against Morocco. Nigeria could not string 3 passes together. We were now trying to survive until penalty shootout. Now, don't get me wrong, Morocco have stayed in Rabat, played all their games there. You can say fatigue, this and that. But in the biggest games, Nigeria has not turned up. I asked you whether Eric should stay first so that I will know your thoughts on that before I ask you. If you have a coach that, plays the games and when he gets to the most important one, he loses those ones, is he really the man to move forward with?
Yes.
No problem. Sabubu don't talk. Since Sabubu only get one word answer for me, you where they watch now, do you feel after carrying us to go and play, do gra gra, reach DR Congo, he lost. He do gra gra, reach Morocco, he lost.
We have said a lot about.
Is
We've
he the man?
We've said a lot about the AFCON, right? And it has come and gone. Fantastic stadium, beautiful atmosphere, suspect officiating, right?
Yes. Put the suspect in capital letters.
Yes, the big S.
Yes.
Now, before we go on break, let's talk about what happened in Manchester.
No, let's come back from break. We dedicate this special segment to AFCON. All of you in CAF.
No,
God will judge you people. I'm telling you.
You know why I talk.
No, Mo, go.
I'll tell you why I made that statement. Because if Cameroon had gone through, would there be a first goal in the Manchester derby?
I know the question why I ask you, no answer. You just go meet ChatGPT to craft question when no get answer. If We'll go on a short break. When we come back, let me reset Sabubu. I don't know where he's going. When we come back, we'll talk about all these sweet, sweet things that happened this weekend. Don't go anywhere.
They say I should not talk about Manchester, but I'm back. They cannot hold me.
Who is there?
Somebody beside me.
Okay.
Now, the return of Carrick. And he did a number on Don Pep. Renz,
Sir?
what happened in that match?
If you ask even Guardiola, that is the best coach in the world, he does not know what happened in that match. Who I be to come explain what happened for that match?
Means, I mean, I usually use for her.
Now, guys, a lot of pundits, a lot of creators, a lot of journalists, they don't type draft or waiting they go talk after Man City beat United. How United have been thrown into crisis. In fact, me, last week, I was even saying, Fletcher don't put them for stretcher. Waiting Carrick go come do. But Carrick came on, and he gave us a performance that is reminiscent of the days of Ferguson himself. And kudos to the young man. We didn't see that coming, and it was impressive. Right now, nobody is talking about whether Manchester United are in crisis. People are saying, where was this Manchester United? That means even, in the midst of all this, they didn't sign any new players. Nothing changed really. Just deployment of personnel and tactics and maybe morale. And it just goes to show that with the right person in the dugout, your club, the difference between your club and crisis just fit be let me use this one now to put straight bullet. The difference between your club and trophies might also be the man in the dugout.
So are you saying he's going to win them a cup this year because they are not in any contention for
I am talking of the people that are in contention for cup.
Okay.
The difference between you and that cup might be the man in the dugout. But, if you know, you know.
But there was a new coach that played in the cup last week. What happened in the first leg?
A coach that is also struggling to win cup beat a new coach in the cup. Liam Rosinho came into Chelsea first week, got himself a win away at Charlton, and then came in, got a schooling by Arteta. I mean,
I like his team that played Brentford over the weekend.
And nothing concerned me with the Arsenal. If I want, as you say, you want Georgia, I'm over that one. Although Carrick came and made a statement in his first game, so you wouldn't say that after 2 games he shouldn't have been able to put out something.
No, funny enough, for Carrick, we can't judge Carrick until after, let's say, 5-10 games, because he's a candidate for the job full time if he performs very well.
That one are true now. So that they deceive the club first. You give them interim, they go deceive you. Give them the permanent job, they go relegate you. I'm not saying Carrick will relegate you people. I'm just saying temper your optimism. Like I was saying, let's forget about the cup, but Rosinho deployed Chelsea in a game that has usually been a difficult fixture of late for them, and they picked up 3 points and a clean sheet. So kudos to him. The new boys on the block are trying to make a statement for themselves, but like you said, we can't judge them now until after 5, 6, 7 games.
Because there's a blockbuster match this weekend, Arsenal United.
Yes.
That was shown on that side of Carrick.
Carrick is receiving a baptism of fire. Now, the only water when he gets now 3 points. He has gotten a respite against Man City, and let's make no mistake about it, Man City has been vulnerable. Man City is not the invincible Man City we know. Man City is not the juggernaut we know. So, Man U, una no come dey feel like say una don arrive. Kudos, you did a great job against a traditionally great team. But Arsenal this weekend will be the true test of whether Carrick can carry United to where they want to be.
Don't talk finish.
Flows the cry.
We have Champions League matches this week, funny enough. And some teams are... there's a particular team in Naples.
In what? Now Naples you call
Naples.
Okay, Naples. They pronounce this thing well. You go to confuse our listeners. Which one be?
As it stands, they are 23rd on the log.
Yeah.
In in the playoff positions,
Yeah.
and they need to win their remaining 2 matches to have any chance of playing in the playoff. They can't qualify automatically.
One of which they have to face a team from London that is also desperately in need of
Good. Now
points.
they are going away to Copenhagen. Napoli should be winning matches like this.
But Copenhagen is also a traditionally difficult place to
They
play.
like scoring. They're a high scoring team.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think Conte can, plan for that match? What tactics do you think he can use? Because in the Serie A, they've been drawing matches for fun.
Now, the truth with Conte is Conte needs to take his hand off the brakes. And that's the summary of it. Conte is the one holding back his teams.
Okay.
He needs to just let them go out there and attack this team. We need the points. Go out there and get. He has the players, he has the ability, but Conte pays too much respect to his opponents, much like a certain Maresca that deploys defenders in midfield, in attacking midfield and all that.
Then another Scandinavian match again that is coming too early. Bodo Glimt will take on Man City. And those guys.
Who is at home?
Bodo Glimt.
Man City.
Cold, very cold place. Far away.
Minus the cold. Bodo are very difficult to play at home. Very, very
teams
difficult.
hardly beat them at home.
But I think Guardiola will be stinging from the tutorial he just received from Small Boy where he just enter work. So he'll be looking to make a statement. Bodo, it might not bode well for you.
Do you think Real Madrid can beat Monaco?
Monaco lost at the weekend. Madrid at home, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they lost at home. And Madrid, post Alonso, have picked themselves off after they got dropped in their previous game. So I see a Madrid victory in that fixture. The Champions League is where, there's an equalizer. There's always a clean slate, clean environment, and Kylian Mbappe is returning to where he started.
We have a manager that is on the ropes. I don't know if he has been fired, but there were rumors that he was fired over the weekend, which was false. Do you think on Tuesday when they will finally fire him, Thomas Frank, and we have a high-scoring Dortmund coming to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium?
Frankly, should have been fired since. But again, we have to understand that patience is necessary in football if you are going to build something meaningful. And I think Tottenham have decided that they are going to stick with Frank through the building process, no matter what it's going to take. Football these days, there's not much patience. However, he also came out to say that he had lunch with 3 of the top guys at Hotspur, and they have assured him that all is well. He has their backing.
That's what they always talk.
Things can always change. That's where I was going. Things can always change. But for now, we expect that Frank will be in charge till the end of the season.
Okay.
The best he can do is to pick up the pieces and start making Tottenham look like a team that they can be, because they have good players and they should be playing better.
Inter Arsenal, San Siro.
That's a tough one. I see that match. I feel it's a draw. But if I were to go out on a limb to say somebody was going to win, I'll back Inter.
Okay.
Chelsea, How about you?
Me, Arsenal win or draw.
Arsenal win or draw. All right.
Chelsea Parfos, Stamford Bridge.
Well, as per the recent showings by Chelsea, they might have too much for Parfos to deal with. So they go back and for Parfos.
Can Liverpool survive Marseille away from home?
Highly unlikely.
Because Marseille are one of the high scorers in the French league.
Highly unlikely. The best they can get is a draw. For me, that's what I think.
Let's get ready for a goal feast at St. James Park. Newcastle versus PSV.
Goals.
So on Saturday, we are back in the Premiership. West Ham finally won. They are playing Sunderland at home.
I think we'll just do some selected fixtures.
City will play Wolves.
Yeah.
Bournemouth again with Liverpool.
Well, I don't know. I don't really envy Slot right now. Alonso is on the market, so take it from me. It's very likely that before the end of the season, we might see the Liverpool legend return back to Anfield. It's very likely because Liverpool, they are not showing signs of improvement. So that's something to watch out for. From Fantaxis podcast, now you hear that one. My sources for Liverpool.
After the match with Monaco, high-flying Villarreal will welcome Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, right now they are playing on vibes and inshallah. No tactics, no pressing. Just people should just go and play. You play this wing, you play this wing. A disciplined Villarreal is going to give Madrid problems, but I don't know how much. So I'll be looking at a win or draw for them.
Now we have 3 tough matches in the Premiership on Sunday. I want you to just be your honest view.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Manchester United.
I see an Arsenal victory at home. I don't think there's nothing Man United are going to do. It's a fierce rivalry. It's an old derby kind of game, but I see a straight win for Arsenal at their home. They are going to overwhelm Man United. Newcastle, Aston Villa at St. James's Park. I will back Newcastle with a win or draw. Villa lost against Everton at home. I know they'll be looking to redeem themselves, but we all know what a fortress Newcastle's home is. So I'll be expecting a Newcastle win or draw, but with both teams to score. Chelsea, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are at all sorts right now. I don't think
this is the best time for Chelsea to play them.
They have not won any of their last 4-5 games, and they are not playing like it. They just recently lost their skipper and their best defender in Maguire. So I'll be looking at a straight win for Chelsea or a win or draw if it comes to it.
The top 6 will play each other in Italy. Juventus will host Napoli. AS Roma will host AC Milan.
The Italians are not serious. I can tell you that for a fact. They are just playing family game. Today, somebody will have an opportunity to make a statement in the league and they will Walangolo. Juventus lost last weekend. Now they are playing Napoli. Napoli themselves are atrocious when it comes to attacking football. They just manage to get points. I see another draw in that fixture, Juve versus Napoli. Roma versus AC Milan. Roma in good form, AC Milan here and there. So I'll back Roma with a win or draw in that fixture.
Now, AFCON has come and gone. What are your takes from that tournament?
Africa can play football.
Good.
Africa can play football.
Good
I
football.
saw beautiful football on display. I saw tactics. I saw evolution in our football.
But wait, sorry. Did you ask yourself why Africa can play good football?
Why can Africa play football? I know where you are going. You are trying to say that they have imported a lot of foreign balls.
Apart from the foreign players, that the pitch,
yes,
were European standard.
Baba, forget pitch.
No, listen.
I think the quality of the players themselves. Let's look at Senegal's team yesterday. Look at the players in that lineup.
Friends,
where are they playing?
Friends, there's something you need to understand about football, which you know very well. No matter how good you are, if you don't have a good pitch to play, you cannot play lovely football.
We don't expect anything less.
No, you see,
all the AFCON, what they play most of the time. Now, when would they play qualifiers? We know say pitch they give you shoot. But if you are going to AFCON, the pitches are standard.
Look at the rains that fell. You didn't even know.
Of course.
They were not waterlogged.
Yeah.
Côte d'Ivoire last Nations Cup, we saw some. If you look at the pitch, they were green on. Listen now.
Sabubu won't give Morocco kudos. Yes.
No, if it comes to the pitch,
facilities, awesome. Not be just pitch.
See,
facilities.
I've watched AFCONs over and over again, and I've seen some. This was the first AFCON that we could sit down and watch all the matches. We're not bored.
That's true.
Some other AFCON, you watch some match and say, man, what man?
So that's what I'm saying. It's not just the pitch; it's the quality of those. You feel still get good pitch, made a match they boring. Ask La Liga people. Sorry.
No.
You can still have a good pitch.
In La Liga.
No enter. I just gave a straight bullet. Leave it. Let it lie.
In La Liga, it is 3 teams and the rest of the world.
No problem. So, like I said, that's what it is. So I saw that Africa can play football. Africa is growing. The branding is perfect. What we just have to do now is consolidate. And that is what we are going to do, hopefully. Make una figure out on our officiation. That thing don't make sense. It draws back.
As we leave, it is because of you we are here. Please, and please, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. For TikTok, now follow the
follow us everywhere.
Please, because
anywhere where they know they follow, subscribe.
You know why? Because if you don't support us, we can't be here every week to give you this content. Help us share. Help us like. Write anything on write with comment section. We will answer you respectfully.
No be only respectfully. You know, say my mouth no good. Sabu mouth no good. I beg, if you dey write things for comment section, no insult me. No insult me. I go use my own personal account to follow you. The brand is very, very.
Don't listen to
But
me.
I
He's
beg,
joking.
guys, thank you so much for your support. We are going to go now, but we are always there for you. Follow us for the latest of news, sport, and footballing content. Until we come back, stay blessed and stay Senegalistic. You know what I mean?
Up
Stay
Senegal.
winning.